Alright, today we're going to do a test to see which affects guitar tone more. Is it the pickups you put in your guitar or the overall construction of the guitar itself? The two guitars we're shooting at today are the Chapman ML-3 Modern and the Eastwood Classic AC. We got the TV Chones Powertron Plus in the Chapman, which is hopefully going to mimic the higher output pickups Malcolm was using in the 80s when he and Angus were getting work done on their guitars by JD. We got a solid mahogany body on the Chapman, maple neck, ebony fretboard, and just the one pickup to mimic what Malcolm used in his guitars, so we should get the truest vibrations of the strings over that pickup. Then we got the Eastwood Classic AC, chambered mahogany body, so a lot more like an actual Gretsch. Mahogany body, mahogany neck, and rosewood fingerboard, so we'll see if that changes the guitar tone at all. And we're also running two pickups instead of one, so even though we're not using the neck pickup, it's still going to be pulling on the strings a little bit, so we're not going to get the truest vibration of the bridge pickup here, but we'll see how that affects the tone in the test. We're running both guitars into the Marshall AVT50 on the clean channel that we're cranking, and we're sending that straight into the Notes Torpedo Captor, which is going straight into my audio interface and then into my DAW. And we're running a virtual IR of a Marshall 412 with greenbacks, and the two mics we're using on the cab are an SM57 and a Royer 121. We're going to do a blind A/B test first, and then I'm going to replay the clips, and you'll see which ones I'm playing, and we'll see just which one sounds more like AC/DC. so there you go. I mean, it's pretty surprising at what kind of tone you can get even when you don't have, you know, the money to spend on, like, say, an actual Gretsch double jet. Even with this, you know, it's a Telecaster style guitar, complete solid. It's not chambered, so, you know, you're not getting that semi-hollowness. Got a maple neck instead of a mahogany, pretty thin, rosewood fingerboard. Got the same 12 gauge strings as on the Eastwood. You know, one pickup, volume tone, and relatively clean amp. You can see even when I strum lightly, it's basically clean, but like the harder I dig in, the more it crunches. So yeah, I was, you know, when I first got this guitar, I was extremely happy with what it was. You know, I've always wanted one of these, and you know, it feels great to play. And for what I needed when I got it, it was fantastic. But on the contrary, now that I have the Eastwood, it's like a completely different ball game. You know, because I can immediately, it's so much lighter, like night and day. You know, it's actually semi-hollow, you know, chambered, which is great. It's because of that semi-hollowness, it's the guitar itself, especially acoustically, is just so much more resonant and louder. And, you know, but it is also an affordable guitar, so the bridge isn't the highest quality, neither are the pickups. You know, it's got a plastic nut and pretty, you know, cheap tuners. So, but I think, you know, with just a little modification, this thing can be an absolute beast. So I'll probably swap out the tuners for some locking tuners, get a bone nut, maybe keep this bridge, I'm not sure. I haven't, you know, it's an affordable bridge, but I haven't had any issue with it so far. So it can probably stay for now. Swap out the pickups. I'm probably going to end up taking the Powertron Plus out of the Chapman and throwing it in here and then just leaving the neck pickup out. And, you know, I think this probably is one of the best budget Gretsch style guitars I've seen. And, you know, I'm really glad I picked this up. And if anybody is on a budget and looking for basically Malcolm Young on a budget, you can't go wrong with this. Like, oh, I'm so... Like, it just makes you, like, at least for me, it just makes me want to play freaking all the classic Malcolm Young intro riffs. So yeah, comment below what you think. Let's have some discussion, and you guys take care.